Brewers have crowned him the Secretary of Defense. They say his puns are made from the shattered dreams of his opponents, and his grip is so strong, he can crush a quarter into 5 nickels. Heck, he even saved his duckways from disaster on the way here. Text Stevedore to 68405 for your chance to take the shot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreview today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreview today. They've been brewing this beer. This is Avery's Collaboration, not Litigation. And they've been brewing this beer for a while now. They've actually been brewing it since 2007. And actually, Gregsbeer has batch 1 through 5, which is 2007, 8, 9, 10, and 11 listed here. And they all have a little bit different ABVs on this one. This one, if they're doing one every year, this was done in 2015. So that would be batch 6, 7, 8, 9, batch 10. I don't think it has batch on it. It doesn't, but it does have right on the label here, bottled in January 2015. This is 8.9% alcohol. And the story behind this, let me just read to you the commercial description here, guys. And it's a little long, so bear with me here. Salvation, that's what they call this particular version of this beer. And there was another brewery that also had a beer called Salvation. Salvation, the name of 2 intricate Belgian-style ales created by us, Benny Cilurzo, C-I-L-U-R-Z-O of Russian River Brewing, and Adam Avery of Avery Brewing. After becoming friends a few years ago, we realized we both had a Salvation in our lineup. Was it going to be a problem? Should one of us relinquish the rights? Hell no, we said. In fact, it was quickly decided that we should blend the brews to catch the best qualities of each and create an even more complex libation. In April of 2004, in a top secret meeting at Russian River Brewing, well, actually it was packed in the pub, and many were looking over our shoulders wondering what the hell was going on, we came up with the perfect blend of the 2 Salvations. Natalie, Benny's much more significant, others claim we should call this collaboration, not litigation ale. Perfect, we shouted. We celebrate deep into the night, or is it the morning? Fast forward to November 14th, 2006. After talking about it for over 2 years, we finally decided to pull the trigger, and Benny flew out to Avery to brew his Salvation exactly as he does in his brewery. This is blended with Avery Salvation, December 11, 2006. We hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy brewing and blending. So, that's always the best way to do this, guys. All the time we hear one brewery suing another brewery over the name, or a cease and desist, and all that horse hockey. I mean, we as craft beer drinkers and us as home brewers know it's all the people are going to win in that kind of situation are the freaking lawyers. And they have nothing to do with anything. But they're the one that's going to make all the money on this. And somebody's going to have hard feelings or hurt feelings or have to relinquish a name. The Bible says it all. Collaboration is always better than litigation. The lawyers are rich of freaking enough. And they don't need to be involved in craft beer. I mean, whenever two brewers can come together and do something like this, it's awesome to me. It is. And I'm a big fan of Avery beers. They brew some very, very tasty beers. They brew some monster beers, too, that are pretty damn tasty. 16 to 19%. It'll get you there. They'll get you into Hammer Lane quick. You drink at 19%. If you drink a couple of them, you're going to be shit-faced. Ain't no doubt about it. If you ain't got your buzz on, you're dead. That's the way it is. I mean, yeah. It's my opinion, but that's the way I feel about it. And everything that I've had from Avery has usually been pretty freaking tasty. Whether it's a 10%er, whether it's a 6%er, a 10%er, or a 19%er, they're usually very well made. And the alcohol is surprisingly hidden, even on the bigger beers. I mean, it's hard to hide 19% alcohol in the beer. And I will grant you that some of them have a little bit boozier taste, but what do you expect if you're drinking at 19%? I mean, it's supposed to taste like Kool-Aid? No, it's not going to. It's almost impossible to hide that much alcohol. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You just got to realize what you're drinking. If you're expecting to be drinking a Bud Light, you pick up a 19% Avery, it's going to blow your stupid head off. I mean, it is. I mean, it's probably going to taste like motor oil on top of that. So, depending on where your palate is and what you're used to drinking and what you want to drink. If you're going from a macro lager to something that's 19% craft, it's just going to blow your palate out of your mouth. It is. So you have to work your way up to those kind of beers. You got to go to a 6 or a 7%, and then you go up to a 10%, and work your way into that kind of beer, that solid beer, or that big of a beer. So I'm always impressed when guys can come together and do this instead of getting the stupid ass lawyers involved. Just my opinion. It's my opinion. But let's get on with this one. Don't want it to be a 20-minute video, although it may be. It would be flapping my thumbs like that. I don't have the IBUs listed on this beer. It's not on the label anywhere, and it's not on either of the websites. And going by what they've got from batch 1 to batch 5, the ABV changes from year to year. And it's got it on here what this one is, and the year. And basically, when you get this style of beer, and this big of a beer, all we need is bottled on January 2015. That's all we need. We don't need the month. And it's giving us the month, January 2015. Don't tell us the day, but, I mean, all we need is this bottled in 2015, basically, but they give us the month, too. So that's great. So that's really good. So basically all the information you're going to need. You know what the ABV is. It's written there. You know when it was put in the bottle. It's not hop forward. This is a Belgian strong ale or Belgian strong dark ale. So that style of beer, we just want the year. They think of like a stout. Just put the year on it. But they give us a month and a year. So I know this was done 6 months ago. So this beer is only 6 months old. This beer is going to sell it for quite a long time in this stock. There's nothing that's going to deter this from not being sold. You can keep this beer at 8%, probably 10 years. So I like to see that when the brewers can come together and they give us the information right on the label. It's not digitized or can be smeared and smudged off. There's no Julian code. Makes me happy. Yes, it does. All right, let's get on with this one. We got two great breweries, Russian River and Avery, coming together and putting and blending their own each individual beers in the same style together to bring this to us. So I'm really looking forward to this. So let's get on with it. Over to the food pairings. Since this is a Belgian strong ale or dark ale, the cuisine is barbecue, cheese is sharp blue cheddar, your more pungent cheese. Meat is beef grilled meat. Is beef and grilled meat. Glassware snickercoop, oversized wine glass, chalice, wine glass. I'm using the solid beer glass, my favorite glass. And like I told you, it can be selling. Don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. The only thing I want to fuss about this dead silly ass skull they put on here. I don't like that. But it's tough shit, huh? Yeah. That's what I say. I think we can get this thing off without getting any bowl down there. Not a big hiss. I was expecting a little more hiss than that. Alright, I think we got it all pressed in where it's not going to fall off into the glass. This is a bomber. It's a 22 ouncer. I can get Avery beers here, but I can't get Russian River beers here. So it's nice to see when they collaborate on something. And it's bottled by Avery, so Russian River came to Avery. They blended, they brewed and blended it there. That makes it available to me. If it had been done at Russian River, I would not be able to get my grubby little hands on this bottle. So I'm kind of glad that it's made it to the East Coast and Avery did it. So on that pour, it's not a massive head, about a half a finger. It is a deep amber color, almost to the ruby color, nice copper tone color. Looks like there is some small particulates floating around in there. Nothing major, not a heavy junk in the truck category there. And I can't see the bulb right through it. It does look like it's clear enough for me to see through it. So a lot of small bubbles streaming up, trying to reinforce that head. So let's get a nose on this one. Ooh, definitely get the Belgian yeast going on there. A little bit of a bubblegummy smell to me. Getting hints of toffee, caramel, maybe some candied sugar. That's nice and sweet stuff. Very sweet. I'm about to drool on myself. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, everybody. As you can see, the head is just maybe completely down. It's just barely covered the top. That's nice. That's very nice. Definitely not overpowering in any way, shape, or form. Very well lifted beer. Wow. That is smooth. That is very smooth for 8.9%, almost 9%. Not giving any alcohol in the taste. Oh wow. That's very nice. That's a winner. And that's the reason they've been brewing this since 2007. When you hit on something that's a winner, you want to keep doing it. And like I said, batch 1 was 8.99, 2 was 8.72, 3 was 8.97, 4 was 8.91, and 5 was 8.91. And this one is 8.9. It doesn't give me one that's not 1, 2, or 3. It's 8.9. So both of them are anywhere. All of them have been in the 8.9s except for the second one, which was 8.7. Wow, that's delicious. That is very good. That's a nice one to fire a cigar with. That's probably what I'll do. So let me pour her a glass and sip on this one for a little while. Come back and see where this one ends up, guys. It's pretty damn good. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this all that. This is very tasty. Avery does some great stuff. And like I told you earlier, whenever you can have collaboration instead of litigation, it's always a win-win for the brewers and for the consumers and not the lawyers. Yeah, that's what we want. We want the brewers to be able to work together. We're all in the same boat together here, guys. We're in the craft beer explosion, if you will. And whenever the brewers can work together and not call the lawyers in and go through all that silly asshole talking, it's always better. It is. It is better. It's better for the brewery. It's better for us. It's better for everybody. It is a win-win situation all around. So we need to keep the lawyers out of it. They're rented up all freaking ready. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to get them involved on craft beer litigation. That's stupid. It really is. So let's do the final chug on this one. I've enjoyed this one. This is very nice. Nice Belgian X-Class. I don't know if I'd call it a dark ale. More like a strong ale to me than a dark ale. It doesn't have enough dark malt to be considered dark ale in my opinion. So, final chug. That's wonderful. That is Belgian yeast, some honey, toffee, caramel, a nice biscuity malt to go in with that. Maybe some candy sugar, like I said earlier. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. I do think this is an A beer, guys. I'm going to give it to 8. 8 out of 10. I do think it's an A beer. If you come to me and say, oh, it's a 9 or it's a 10, I wouldn't argue with that. Would not argue with that one bit. It's very pleasing, very easy to drink for almost 9% alcohol. Very well hidden, very enjoyable. I'm pleased when these brewers can work together and produce a great beer like this. And it is a pretty damn tasty beer. Since they've been brewing it since 2007. It's excellent. It's excellent. So I love it to see when the brewers can work together like this and come up with a great beer. It's awesome. It's awesome. 8 out of 10 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 88 is a very good range. I got numbers a tad low as far as my scale. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, I would probably give it a 92 or 93. Kicking on the door of a 9 for sure. So, over to Red Beer, they say 96 overall and 93 in the style. Like I said, I don't think I would consider this a dark, strong Belgian dark ale. It's more like just a regular strong ale. And like I said, the only one this could be better as far as I'm concerned is to put it in a bourbon barrel and let it age for a little while. But like I told you earlier, guys, this is going to keep for quite a while, 5 to 10 years, somewhere in that area. It's probably just going to get better as it's set in the bottle like that. So, very tasty. Very, very tasty. If you had this one from Avery, the collaboration between them and Russian River, their collaboration on litigation, let me know what you think. I loved it. It was pretty damn tasty. Very nice one. Another half loved it too. Alright guys, come on back tomorrow. We're going to go take some walk and see what's great. See everybody there.